Back in Lear, Queen Zorsha with her evil seductive charms has enslaved the entire Goon Empire. She's using this cheap, expendable, non-union labor to construct a fleet of rockets to fly her to the Mystic Comet in her personal quest for the mythic power. Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Pandemonium 2. We've been teleported once again, and this time we've been teleported to the peculiar temple of the Temple of Nori. Now, the Temple of Nori is definitely an interesting place. It kind of reminds me of the castle dungeon, really. It even has these wonderful torch areas again, and it kind of... You can see the fire bouncing up and down it. Anyways. Hey, there's the worlds! Hi there, worlds! Too bad the camera fixes up. And here is a real... I hate these guys. They're called temple monks, and... It's just a problem I have with them. Let's start off with problems. Why not? They're definitely, like, interesting enemies. Shoot. It takes 3 hits to take them down. And when you hit them, they bounce backwards. And now I have to get these 2 pieces of treasure. Thanks, Temple Monk. There we go. They bounce backwards, so you're not able to actually hit them reliably twice in a row, unless you know where they're actually going. I didn't even need that life. But yes, the Temple of Nori is definitely an interesting level, just by looks alone. Now, I'm pushing a turtle. I don't know what this turtle's doing here, but apparently it's supposed to be acting like a bouncing pad. I've never heard of a turtle that has like, springing abilities, but hey, guess what we get to do? We get to bounce on Ratbat some more. Oh, bouncing on Ratbat some more. It's such a great time. Easy does it now. And there we go. All the life. All the treasure. Treasure and life. Everywhere. Now I have to... There we go. There we are. Off to a good start. Now, anyway, Temple of Nori, actually, I have background information about it. And it kind of gives me... Hello? What are you doing? Anyway, this is a Kung Fu Mantis, because... Actually, I want to see his animations. Because he actually has some really cool animations. He has a sweep kick. Like, this is a cool guy. He's a bit of an annoyance, because it takes about 5 hits to take him down. And then when you hit, and then when you kill him, you get 2 hit points back. But he's just really cool. Like, they put a lot of detail into his actual Kung Fu moves. But anyway, background information about the Temple of Nori. The heroes arrive at this peculiar temple. They bounce backwards and then fall forwards. It's almost a little bit too extreme in their movements. Anyway, the heroes arrive at this peculiar temple, dedicated to a forgotten cult, and must get past hordes of monks and obstacles to find a way beneath the comet. The one problem I have with this is that this area of the game in general, the last, like, level 5 onwards to this point, I really don't know where we are. There's just no definitive idea. Maybe if I had more information, like the actual descriptions of the levels, which I'm sadly lacking, but it mentions that we're trying to find a way beneath the comet. Does that mean that we haven't found a way to the comet just yet? Are we there? Like, where are we? Are we on the surface of the comet or not? Because I know that Nikki is not a good pilot and we probably crash landed somewhere. Oh, come on! Duh. Fine, I don't get to lightning jab you. Now, what I mentioned earlier was that we're gonna hit harder enemies and you're gonna have to mash the... Whoa! mash the square button a lot with the lightning jab. Absolutely true. You really have to hit it a lot in order to keep a Kung Fu Mantis stun locked. Now, we can go to the chest chamber, but I don't want to. I actually want to go across the circular room to a side room, this room, which isn't labeled. I don't know, it's the spinning electric balls of death room. It's not that hard, honestly. And we hit another monk. There we go. Now, one of the main things I'm neglecting to mention is that the Temple of Nori, a lot of actions are triggered by hitting gongs. They're pretty much the keys for this level, even though there are keys in this level, so I really don't know what, but hitting that gong made something open in somewhere else in the level, and it's actually a very important thing that we opened it. However, let's go head on into the chest chamber. Now we hit that, and that makes that go down. We hit that gong, and we actually made some treasure appear. In a really steep slope, which I'm never able to get right. But yes, anyway. Going up here, we're able to go onto the spiral thing. The spiral road. It looks like it's a city, or monoliths. This is a really weird place. I would love to know more about it. Like, honestly, like, what is this place? Where are we? But yes, that giant gong in the room back there opened up this room. Now, this is one of the challenges in the game that we have to do. Race me. This can be a really close race if you have no idea what you're doing. Now, first thing we have to do is actually use these balls of energy to propel ourselves upward. We have to be faster than the guys holding the eggs, and that can be really difficult if you don't use these as kind of like speed boosters. Also, these things are annoying because they push you back, and now it's just a mad dash. We gotta get up there as fast as possible. There they are, there they are, there's the three dudes! Come on, come on. Why are they pushing an egg upward? I have no idea. And we win! And our reward is a second life container. And then we're automatically transported back to the beginning of these. Not to the actual beginning, but the second room of the level, which I really have no idea. But yes, those are apparently the cult members that the description talks about. Forgotten cults, absolutely no information about them. That's why they're forgotten, I guess. Now really, there's no point to doing anything else, except for continuing on through the test chamber. Now, one fun fact is that if you die after getting the heart container, you can actually go and revisit the race again. However, if you win it again, you don't get a reward. So, if you're thinking that, oh, maybe I'll just die again, maybe I'll get another life container, that is not the case. Ducking is also helpful with the spinning balls of doom. He does it. There we go. There. Now, for some trivia. You may be wondering why it's called the Temple of Nori. And even if you're not, I'm going to tell you why it's called the Temple of Nori. It's called that simply because, if you don't know what nori is, it's a type of seaweed commonly used in sushi. That's pretty much it. I guess that's supposed to be the joke. Really don't know. Anyway, we enter another circular room. Now, I don't want to go up there just yet because there's treasure to collect. So much treasure. I have to be really careful. Careful. There we go. And now we can continue on up into this room, which closes behind us. So if you did not do that race, you're going to be having to do the level over again in order to find it. This is actually a part of the area where, part of the level where I just get beaten. This part, however, is incredibly easy if you just keep running. Now, we have the lightning jab, but that is not going to help us here. This is actually an interesting mechanic that is only used here. See, we're guarded off by both sides by blocks of fire or lava, However, we just got a fireball. So we can go and smash stuff, including getting this gong. And what did that gong do? Made treasure appear, so we have to go all the way back up. Going back up is actually a lot harder than, ow, going downwards, definitely. No. I tend to go backwards as far as I can to make sure that I get all the treasure that has appeared. So nothing is at the extreme end, it's only the ones at this ramp. There we go. And of course, this is a wonderful recharging, reloadable one. It's Eldritch. I believe is the term that was used for the first game. It was an Eldritch. But ta-da! We can have fireballs all day, every day. They make you... Whoa! That's another problem I have with the monks. When they hit you, they just send you flying. There's no recoil. It's just go as far away as possible. I don't know. I don't enjoy it as much as maybe I should. That's why I'm gonna take pot shots at this other one. Now we can head up, and there's a Kung Fu Mantis! He's gonna sweep kick, come here! He also does 2 points of damage to you, but of course you can get back to it. Now I have to go all the way back and get another fireball because you gotta keep it, because there's more things to break. But yeah, this level is actually just... This is a level that I really enjoy. It has a lot of things going on. Like I said, it reminds me of... Oh, for Pete's sake. It reminds me a lot of the Castle Dungeon. It has atmosphere. It feels like a dark temple. Why am I so bad? Then again, I have 8 hit points left. Let's just tank everything. He does it. Okay. Wait for this to go down. Now we go. Think about this logically. And now we can go like this. Now, it's weird because shooting like this, but however, shooting down like this actually curves. But that's actually a wonderful thing about Nikki that I didn't show off. If you keep holding square, you're actually able to direct the fireball using Nikki. It's actually surprisingly useless. Now we don't really need the fire anymore, so I'm just gonna tank my way up these things. They're so annoying. Now for this. More swinging things. And of course there's treasure between the gaps, so you just have to fall and hopefully get saved by your ledge grabbing abilities. Now we gotta be evasive. There we go. Almost. Almost. There we go. Now, of course, we can't do anything about that because that's really deep red. So let's continue on to the end of the level. Absolutely great level. 100% treasure rating. It's just something I like because it has a lot going on. It has atmosphere. And with that, the gate opens! We have made it through the temple! And... I don't want to see that. But, we're... blocked. Even though we're not blocked at all, because the gate is right in front of our next boss. Egg. We gotta face the guy behind the gate, even though he's supposed to be in front of the gate, blocking our way through the gate. Placement, people, placement. See you next time, everyone.